and they're ready. Gates open, and they racing away. A fair start for them. Hartley 4 was the first one to break. Pieces of Gold is right there. Moving around them is Chijmes to go and look for a prominent position. Then comes Rebo and VAR, orange sleeves and cap, trapped to the outside of the Irishman and Tequila Man. A couple of lengths away to Monopolize, who's midfield. Riga de Ora was next. Vetri Vel, then comes Music and You. They followed by Flapjack and Count Radetzky with around 700 metres left to go, and it's Hartley 4 who shows the way. Pieces of Gold is second. Chijmes, red sleeves and cap is third, and about 3 lengths adrift. Rebo and VAR is racing with Tequila Man. The Irishman, red sleeves and blue cap, is around 6 off the leader. That's been tracked by stable companion Monopolize. Riga de Ora, Vetri Vel, they further back as they reach the final 400 metres. Hartley 4 is in front. Is still the leader by half a length. Pieces of Gold is second. Then comes Chijmes, a time zone away to the others as they now get to the final 200 metres, and Chijmes on the inside is now starting to come alive. Pieces of Gold is second. Hartley 4 races in third. Monopolize is late on the scene but is running out of racetrack. Chijmes is the leader from a fast finishing Monopolize, and Chijmes has beaten Monopolize. Then came Pieces of Gold and Hartley 4. Before Chijmes is the winner of the first race on the card. A fluent win as well. Went a hot gallop, and the son of Atto sat in third, turning for home. Gary Alexander is the winning trainer. Dennis Schwa is the winning rider. Summerhill Stud Bred, and this in the ownership of Mr. and Mrs. Alcock, as well as Mr. and Mrs. Napier, some of my favourite people. And Chijmes has come away to win it by about 3 lengths. Second went the way of Monopolize, who ran on. Pieces of Gold, Hartley 4, Rebo on VAR, Tequila Man. They were followed by Vetri Vel, Riga de Ora. They were next best. So that's the running of the first race on the card. The winner's towards the left-hand side. Dennis is riding nicely at the moment and was beaten by some pretty nice horses in its first 2 starts. Victor 4th and Arrows of Desire. Chijmes, with the experience now and seems to know exactly what it's all about, overcame a deepish draw with a minimum of fuss, raced just behind the pace, and will kick away and win the first race on the card. The runner-up, number 7, Monopolize. Pleasing debut, running on strongly, a bit all over the place. Pieces of Gold, nice run in third. Hartley 4 went to the front and didn't kick on late and ran fourth.
Okay, so it's going to be opening salvo for number 4, Chijmes, the son of Atto from the Gary Alexander yard. He raced at a gelding today for the first time, and he certainly showed the necessary improvements. Back in second, you'll find number 7. That's going to be Monopolize, a good debut effort by that. Third place will go to number 2, Pieces of Gold, from 1, Hartley 4. 4, 7, 2 and 1, race number 1.
Returning into the winners area is number 4, Chijmes, a 3-year-old gelding by Atto, out of Sophie's Choice by Russian Revival. He was bred by the Summerhill Stud. Well done to the winning owners, Mr. and Mrs. Alcock, as well as Ronnie and Bev Napier on hand to lead in their winner. Gary Alexander is the winning trainer. Well done to Gary and Dean, and well done to Julie as well for being Julie. And Dennis Schwaz is the winning rider. Nice ride from Dennis. Chijmes takes out the first race on the card with a degree of ease. Nice run from the runner-up. Third horse stayed on well, and then came the favourite, who went to the front and didn't kick on late. 4, 7, 2 and 1. Result, race 1.
The fifth race for Mr. Magna, horse called Elangeni. Now, it is a competitive race. Took a while to win the maiden, but got scope today.
Yes, I definitely think she does. She won quite nicely last time, and I think it's competitive, but I think she'll come on from that run and just improve the whole time.
And in the 8th race, you're riding a nice horse for Mr. Azzy, horse called Perfect Tigress. Put her in the deep end the last time out. She's dropping back in class today. What can we expect?
Yes, last time she got thrown in the deep end, only ran about 8 lengths off. So I'm expecting a nice race from her. She looks above average, and we'll see where she goes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's get Gary Alexander into the house. All smiles. Always lovely to start off the day with a winner. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much. It's nice when the babies come through and they show you what they're showing you at home. but it was well handled by Dennis.
Absolutely. And his horse that's races the gelding today for the first time, so lots more action to come up.
Yeah, he's actually improved with the gelding. Last time he was all at sea and very green behind them at the kickback. But today we tried different tactics and it played off. But I've got to thank Mr. and Mrs. Napier and, of course, John Mark Alcock from Mauritius for the support, and it's nice to have a winner at long last for him.
Congratulations, Gary. Got some runners coming up later on in the second race. Horse called Shui. I hope I'm saying that correct. What can we expect today?
She's a very nice filly. She didn't run too bad first up. She should improve on that first outing. If she runs a place, we'll be over the moon.
And in race number 5, Sassy Model, competitive race?
Yeah, no, she's definitely she's coming back from a long layoff. She's going to need the run.
And in the 9th race, you got Effortless, who ran a cracker the last time out. Unfortunately, the draw is going to be a bit of a concern, but how's her well-being?
No, she's very well. The draw is a problem, but she's competitive, and I think she'll be before this horse arrived and won for me. She was my player of the day.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to trainer Gary Alexander. Let's get Mr. and Mrs. Napier in. Congratulations. Well done. You made your way to the race course. Yep. And always fantastic when you can have a start of the day with a winner. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, we haven't had winners for a long, long time, so it's a welcome change. So I'd like, just one thing I would like to say is to congratulate. Now, our partners are the Ulcocks who live in Mauritius, and in particular, Clotilde Ulcock. This is the first time a horse has run in her colours. And she was the one who was responsible for the mare going to the stallion. She picked out Atto and she said, I want this mare to go to Atto. So well done, Clotilde. And he's a nice horse, this one.
Congratulations. I think very nicely handled by the apprentice, Jenny Schwartz, as well.
It was fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy.
Thanks. Okay. Thank you.
Fantastic. Of course, that's going to be number 4, Chijmes, the son of Atto, that comes through to open up for the Gary Alexander yard. Now, back in second, you'll find a very pleasing run by number 7, Monopolize. He was all at sea today, quite green. He's definitely going to come on leaps and bounds. Watch that one for the future. Number 2, Pieces of Gold, also didn't run for a long time, and it's a pleasing run by Pieces of Gold for the Dubai Space Yard. And for that 4 position, only number 1, Hartley 4, who went to the front very early on, attracted the betting support. Unfortunately, he faded in the closing stages. So it's going to be a fantastic day out at Turffontein for today. And of